I never used to have strong feelings about Amazon fashion. They were kind of like my, I'm in a pinch, I hope this works, there are really no other options option. But recently, I've kind of had a change of attitude. And most of that started with this company that I'm talking about today, Invalend. I have worked with Invalend twice before this, and everything that I've gotten from them, both through collaborations and personal purchases, has been completely true to size. Have I loved every single piece? No, I haven't. I've had some that were outstanding. For instance, like what I'm wearing today, I wear this jacket all the time, and I absolutely love this clip dot dress. I know that what I order from them is going to come in and it's gonna fit. And that really says a lot when we're looking at plus size clothing, because being true to size has been my biggest complaint about Amazon fashion overall. Invalend has some really great things going for it. Because it's sold on Amazon, I know that my payment is secure. I've been reached out to by so many companies that have some really awesome things, but some kind of sketch websites, enough to where if I don't feel comfortable putting my information in, then I'm not going to ask you to do that. So I know that on Amazon, I've got a secure checkout experience. I've never been concerned about my financial security when shopping through them. And so that is an absolute perk for them. The second, also incredibly Amazon focused, is the Amazon return process. You'll know I would be absolutely shocked if you have never made a return through Amazon. It's incredibly easy. I check out what I'm gonna return. Because I have a month to do it, a lot of times I'll kind of stockpile a few things and take them back. I have quite a few Christmas things that need to be back by the end of January, which is totally gonna happen. I'm not worried about it because I'll just run right up to Whole Foods, which is my location. I could also do Kohl's. There are some UPS drop-offs, but Whole Foods is my favorite. And here's the reason. I'm in Houston and we can get watermelons year round. And I'm low-key obsessed with watermelons. And let me tell you, the best watermelons are at Whole Foods. I get them from Costco, I get them from HEB. It's kind of like a crapshoot. But from Whole Foods, I have not had a dud. And so if I'm taking an Amazon return in, I'm getting myself an awesome watermelon. And that is really off topic, but it could be important for you to know. We gotta help each other out. You may not know these things. Okay, the third thing going in their favor are the reviews. Invalend's been around for a while, and because of that, they have a huge purchase history on Amazon. When I go to an Invalend item, the first thing that comes up is a model that does not really reflect me. The item looks beautiful on her, but I cannot necessarily picture myself in that. Now, they've gotten very good about in the pictures after, including some plus size models, but at the same time, this is a company that carries sizes 16 to 28. I wear a 22 and I still don't necessarily see myself reflected here. But Amazon to the rescue, an amazing purchasing history to the rescue. There are a wealth of reviews on Amazon for these Invalend products because they've been around for a long time. And because of that, I feel secure in ordering them. So I can go down and I can look at the picture reviews, and here I can feel comfortable about how something's going to look on me, whether it'd be good for me to size up or size down. And I feel much more comfortable about what I'm going to order and what that's going to look like on this apple body. So these grounded reviews are absolutely something that I can get behind. Today I've got 7 pieces. These aren't really a cohesive group. I'm not able to really tell you a story with them, but there's something about all of them that I did really like. And the funny thing is that some of the things that I initially wanted were sold out. I'm gonna pull some of those in because I just want you to see some other option ideas that might just be what happened in the future. The first thing I'm gonna start with is this guy. This is one of their flannel shirts. And if you happen to go on Amazon, you find an Invalend item, you click on the Invalend store, you're gonna see that they carry a lot of flannel. The only 2 items that I have from them that are flannel are the 2 jackets that I've gotten. This one, and then the brown one that's pretty similar that's actually up at the office because I love wearing it over my legs during the day to kind of keep me warm. And I wear these a whole lot, but I haven't really been tempted to get the flannel shirts. Honestly, I don't think, like, aside from pajama pants, that I've really worn flannel since I was a kid, but I thought, you know what, they've got a lot, why don't I try it and see the different ways that it can be worn. My first choice in flannel was the red version of this jacket. If you wanna look over here, I would have gotten a ton of wear out of that. Maybe next time, but it's totally on my watch list for whenever there's some kind of really big discount or we end up doing another collaboration. So this one was my second choice. I thought that the colors were really pretty. They're very soothing. Some of them were kind of a harsher step into flannel. I wanted something that was softer. I really like the teal and the tan combo. It's also got a little bit of black in there to cut it. And I just thought that this one was fun. I'm gonna definitely look up some different ways that I can style this because like I said, like since I was a kid, I don't think that I've worn a straight out flannel shirt because flannel is not traditionally my love language. That's words of affirmation. All right, I may be changing my opinion on flannels because this is really cute. I tried it a few different ways in my bathroom before I came out here, and this was my favorite by far, but I'm gonna show you the others. One thing to note, I told you that there was black in here, but I started off by putting on a black cami. It's totally navy blue. I stand corrected. I'm sorry for the mistake, but I really like it tied. I think that it's really pretty flattering. I did it with the sleeves up. I'm gonna go ahead and try it buttoned. Okay, so just like buttoned and untucked, I think that this is really a nice casual, kind of an intentional casual because it's still very buttoned up. Look, I want to show you with one side tucked in. The side that is flat on your body, which is the side with the buttons, is the one that's actually supposed to be tucked in. Let me show you. I'm gonna be honest, I've literally never gone out dressed like this. I feel like I'm half and half, like half formal tucked in and half a little bit slouchy, and it doesn't work for me. But the crazy thing is that I've seen so many people wear it like that, and I think that it looks absolutely adorable on them. I just can't like mentally see it on me. Maybe it is cute. Maybe I'm going to watch this back and totally change my ways. And then of course I can also fully tuck it in, and I can do any amount of buttoning or unbuttoning that I want to whenever I do that. If I'm being honest, I was not at all excited about the prospect of the flannel shirt, but I do really like it. I don't feel like I need tons of them in my closet, but I do think that this one is probably here to stay. All right, while we're kind of on the casual thread, I'm gonna show you the blue dress. To me, this is 100% a house dress. The interesting thing is that there's a print that I wanted, but it was, when I went through and was choosing, I could see it, but it wasn't actually totally in production yet. I'm gonna show it to you. It kind of has a damask bottom and I think a black top, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought that that one was so cute. It's one that because of the damask print, I thought that I could potentially wear to work, but it was not available, and so I did not get it. And that's okay. So I decided to get it in blue. Like I said, I'd probably wear this around the house. It is definitely not suitable for me to wear to my office. Everyone's office is different. Mine's a little bit more dressy, not like I need to wear suits every day, but not quite this level of casual. I don't know if you remember the long cardigan that I had in the first video. This is like the exact same material. I would probably give this probably a 3 on my softness scale. That is going from plain old Hanes tee to like the most buttery soft ever. This isn't scratchy. You know what? It might be a 4. Like it might be a little closer to the Hanes tee because it's not scratchy like I think of a normal kind of undershirt, but there's nothing about this that's soft. If this was hanging in like a Target, you wouldn't walk by and touch it and think, ooh, I need that because of the way that it feels, but it's certainly not uncomfortable. All right, I'm gonna try her on. Okay, so I'm on the fence with this guy. Hey, but Lulu really likes it. So I always think it's interesting. Normally I think that she's excited about the things that I'm really excited about, but every once in a while she kind of surprises me. This is really nicely done because of where it comes at the waist and that it tears again. I think that it is a little bit flattering, but it's very, very plain. I'm gonna go get a chunky necklace and see what that does. I think that elevates it. Of course, not quite enough to go into the office setting for me, but this is something that I would be completely comfortable going about running my errands on a Saturday. I think that it's in a place where it's not quite too casual, but it's certainly not really dressy, even for a dress. And I love wearing dresses, so I do really like this. Another bonus is that it does have pockets, and they're nice, generous pockets, and it's got some good twirl factor. And Lulu is very excited. These pretty tops are new to Invalid. In fact, they asked me if I would choose one of these, and I hadn't even seen them on the site before they asked that. And yeah, I think that these are really nice. This was actually my second choice. My first was sold out, and I'm gonna show that one to you, but they both have this really pretty kind of watercolor feel, a very soft floral that feels incredibly dreamy. It's got chiffon-y arms. It kind of has almost like a gauzy feel whenever I took it out. I don't know, but it's totally a chiffon. I love that we've got it straight here, almost like a dolman shoulder, and then it bellows out, and I'm so excited to see what the ballooning sleeve does. So often, ballooning sleeves don't do great things for me. Like, I see something and it just looks like the most beautiful balloon sleeve I've ever seen on the model, and it comes in and it's like wah wah wah, and so I'm really hoping that that's not the case here. Well, let's try her on. All right, this is one that I could definitely get behind. I do love the sleeves. The neck is not doing exactly what I want it to. I do like it. I don't know what it is. And maybe y'all can tell me. I think that it's that with some of the ones that I have that are a similar style, they actually do close. This one's not intending on it. It's laying exactly as it's meant to. When I first put it on, the neckline did give me a little bit of pause. It is incredibly comfortable. I feel like it's sized appropriately. This feels like a top that I would get in one of my Stitch Fix Wantable Dailylook boxes at a fraction of the price. I do like the sweet little floral. I love that I'm able to get it on Amazon. It doesn't do any real weird pulling at my bust or anything. And I think that the length is nice. So it has this one layer of chiffon that is over a nice satin. My favorite part of this is 100% the gathering right here at the sleeves. Oh, also these wrists are elastic and there's nothing at all snug. I can fit like 2 fingers in without even stretching the elastic. In my mind right now, I can't even picture the print that I was thinking about because I think that this one's so pretty. All right, next I'm gonna grab a velvet dress. So my thoughts behind the velvet dress were like threefold. First, the outfit that I wanted in lieu of the velvet dress was a velvet jumpsuit. And not because I actually like really want a velvet jumpsuit, but it was like this, they had like a dark pink and a hot pink, and I thought that I could do like one of 2 things with it. I could either like cosplay as the mom from Mean Girls, Amy Poehler, and she's like, I'm not just any mom, I'm a cool mom. Or I could embroider the Barbie logo on the back and it could be my Barbie outfit. I don't know why I need a Barbie outfit, but whenever I saw it, I thought I needed a Barbie outfit. But it was unavailable. There must have been some awesome sales at Christmas time. So they had it in a couple other colors, but it just wouldn't have been the same without it being pink. So my second reasoning was that Valentine's Day is coming up and this one kind of felt Valentine's Day. And then my third reason is that red's my favorite color, and do I really need a reason to get something red in? I don't know. I don't think I do. So this one is long sleeve. It's a stretch crush velvet. It does have vertical striping going up and down, not clearly because it's vertical striping. It's got an elastic waist and it's got the surplus neck, which always does good things for me. And yeah, let's try her on and see how she does. I think that this one came together better than I actually fully anticipated. There are a lot of different details in it, like the sash, and then it's got this ruffle on the sleeve, and I'm not a huge sleeve ruffle fan, but I think that it works for this. I think that the vertical stripes do kind of have a slimming effect. If I'm nitpicky about one thing, it would probably be these big hoops. It's because of the material they're made with. If you do hoops out of velvet, they are going to stick off like that. I just am not crazy about them. I don't know that there's another solution, but those are my thoughts. I was thinking about wearing this to the office on Valentine's Day. I think it's fun. It feels very festive. If I put on some like chunky heart or XO earrings, I'm trying to find some really good ones from Amazon right now, then this would be a really great one. I am going to grab a satin shirt. So I've got this like magenta satin top that I think is very nice. Satin tops are not something that I typically wear. When I have worn jackets, I always wear camis underneath them. If I want something sleeved, then I'll wear like a dressy tee. And oftentimes button-up shirts just pull. So I haven't tried her on. I'm about to do so. We'll see how that does. All right, I love the way that this one feels, and I absolutely love the color. Growing up, I remember having so many things where it felt like I was straining them. I don't know that I think that it's pulling. Now the pocket does feel like it's sitting a little high. I'm gonna see if y'all can see that. So it feels like it, I don't know, I think the pockets are normally a little bit lower, but I could live with both of those things. I could put a cami under if I'm worried about it. So here she is loose. I think that the color is fantastic. So the next piece, it doesn't really have a place in my collection, but I have eyed it the last 2 times, and this time I was like, you know what? I'm going for it. This is my show. If I want to have that on here, I can. Here she is. Y'all, this is a sequin jacket. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call this the day to night look because I wanted the sequin jacket. One thing that I will note is that oftentimes whenever I have like sequin materials, I have those sequin dresses from City Chic recently, and they were very heavy. This is incredibly lightweight. I didn't realize that that was what was in the package, but yes, I think that this is fun. Okay, so it doesn't have a collar, but this pink color totally goes over it well. I think that this is an absolutely perfect use of both the undershirt and the sequin jacket. I work in a very small office with family, though we are more on the formal side, and I could 100% wear this to work. I'd get some side-eye. Tell me your thoughts. It's very much a bomber style. It has the elastic cuffs and then the elastic bottom. It has a zipper front, and then the entire body is elastic. It does have 2 pockets. The lining is very much like a slick polyester, like it's a stretch. A stretch polyester is how I would describe it. But yeah, that's what she is. I'm so excited that I had them send this. Thank you, Evelyn, for playing into my childishness. And it actually was a tough decision because I was really considering, they have like a gold one and they have a red one, but the red is a little more, I'll have to show you here, but it's like maybe like a burgundy-ish red. And yeah, I just thought, well, maybe I'll get more use out of the black sequin jacket. It's pretty cool. Love it. Okay, my last item for this haul is a long sleeve version of one of the clip dot dresses. The one that I was wearing at the beginning, that pretty slate blue one, was by them also. This one has long sleeves. Now they're sheer, so this could be any kind of season. For me, this would be great for summer to where I'm still kind of shielding my arms a little bit. And red is my signature color, so that is how we're trying it. And this one's a little bit on the shorter side as well. Okay, I really feel like I'm saving the best for last. I love the clip dot print. I don't know what it is. It just reminds me of like the little Swiss dot from when my daughter was a baby. I love those dresses. They make me so happy. In fact, no, I was gonna say, she's got her little christening gown pictures here, and it's not Swiss dot, but it's precious. You wanna go out this way? Now, one thing I'm not crazy about is the round high neck. That does not do great things on me, but let me show you the difference in accessorizing by adding a long necklace. For me, in my opinion, like the V shape of a long necklace really draws in the breadth of my shoulders. I think that it makes a huge difference whenever I've got a round neck dress. And with this kind of solid color dress, it really does good things. So, I don't know. All in all, I like this. One place where this one differs from the blue is that this one is lined. The clip dot material is actually like a chiffon. You can see through it, and then it has kind of a satin underlay. It's really not satin. It's like, if you're in the fabric store, it really feels like suit lining material, which is almost like a thin satin. This one has elastic wrists. It's not quite as loose as it was on the top, but there is absolutely nothing squeezing. I could pull it up. You're not gonna get any kind of line from this, or at least I will not. I think that the arms are, I could probably deal with them being a smidge longer. I'm 5'10". I'm not upset by the length. There's no zippers, no buttons. It's just a slide on, and then it's got the elastic here below my bust, and it goes right below my knees. So all in all, I really like this one. I think that if I'm looking at these items from Invalent, probably like my most favorite thing was the black jacket, even though it is a smidge ridiculous, followed by probably this red dress and then the floral blouse. Oh, no, and I also really, like, blow me out of the park. I never would have thought that I liked it. Was that flannel shirt? That one probably gets the award for biggest surprise. I think that the blue dress and the red velvet probably have their place, but they're not two that I would feel like I just had to have. All in all, I do think that this was a really good haul. I don't think that there's one just like all-star piece because I think that they were all very good, but I would absolutely love to know your opinion. Is there anything that you really liked, or is there anything that you thought, Meredith, I don't know. I don't think that that's the best. I did have Invalin send these to me, but y'all, I'm telling you my honest opinion. This one is definitely staying in my closet. The crazy black sequin jacket is 100% staying here. I'm definitely keeping the flannel. And then I think the floral top is staying here as well. I didn't give you a little spin test in this guy. It doesn't flare out a whole lot, but I think that this one's so great for the office. But hey, I really appreciate you watching. It really helps me out if you like my video. Definitely if you subscribe and if you leave a comment. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one.